All right, we're going to get off here to go to the Brunswick exit. To head on back in. I wonder if the girls' World Series softball game is on today. That would be fun to watch. Indiana versus, what did I say, North Carolina? I can't remember. I think it's Indiana against North Carolina, if I remember right. Oh no, Pennsylvania. Indiana versus Pennsylvania. I think Pennsylvania beat North Carolina last night. And it's something how the waterways and the railways and the transportation are always so close to each other, because the waterway was so important back in the day of moving things, and then it became the rail. And this here is the rail town. Fourth gear. This thing has so much torque. This hasn't changed anybody for 30, 40, 50 years. This looks no different than me driving through here 30 plus years ago. That's something how some areas just never, ever change. Ago was the railroad town to degree. Here he is in the town of Brunswick, Maryland. You know, so many years ago, I'd say you'd be like, oh, Brunswick. But you know, today, yeah, Brunswick's not actually really that bad an area. Has a lot of new development around it up the road. But here is your good old row housing. So, you know, you think to yourself, was this really like the 1950s? On these houses, 40s, 50s, the 30s? When were the first homes built on this street? There's another brewery. You know, lots of you know, it's all about, it's the irony is it's all about driving around and getting drunk. If you think about it. Years ago, that was a terrible intersection. I'll never forget having my brand new CVO coming down this hill right here, making a right-hand turn there, and my right rear exhaust hit that curb and dented it and scratched it because I kind of cut it close. I couldn't believe it. Now we're going back to the Virginia side, and lots of people out today, everybody. It's a busy day for all the people. It's challenging. Challenging, man. Jesus Christ. If you've been watching my video, you're seeing it's been nothing but fight to get out here and there in the more congested areas. Okay, now we're going back in to Virginia. Who has that room upstairs where they hear all the traffic all day, right? Big ass grain terminal facility. Bigger even than I realized. Well, it's right in our own backyard. You don't even know what it is, everybody. So now we're back to the Virginia side. Now we're heading over to Lovettsville. Kind of want to get back in because I can get a good 3-4 hours. Seems like that's a 3-4 hours between Rebel and now Gypsy. They can't hold it. So I got to get back home. I left at a little after 9:30, so right now I'm pushing. Hopefully she didn't crap all over the place. Last night I had to clean her cage at 4 a.m. Good old exhaust note. You just can't escape that good old V8 noise. That's just music. To your ears. Out, not bad. You ever think to yourself, so where did all these town names come from? So why did somebody name this town Lovettsville? Was it where all the lovers met? Kind of a sleepy little town. It's never really developed anything very big. At one time, Giant Food was thinking about putting a store out here, but I think they did the demographics, ran the numbers, and I think they probably came to realize this area just doesn't have the metropolis. It just doesn't have the population, the density to justify it. Lovettsville Diner. We used to go there a lot. Blah. Blah. Whoa. Oh hell, that's right. Detour. Now all through the back, the back of the back of the back. I don't know if this here. Yeah, it does. Okay, I don't know yet. Guess I gotta do down another one. Doing a very good job on the detour where it ends. You know what I mean? Okay, there you go. Everybody has a destination, and the food is always the destination. Food's what keeps you going. Decent amount of riders today. More than I've seen per se when I'm riding a motorcycle, it seems like. Yeah. What's in the air? I guess it's the temperature. No doubt, it's all about the temperature, man. And the days I was riding, it was just so hot. Another brewery. These breweries are everywhere. Everywhere. It's incredible. Back in the day, you could start a brewery, you get like an 88% success ratio. That ain't no lie. What's going on up here with all the birds? What are these birds doing, dummies? What are you guys doing, huh? Yeah! In the Z-Day. All right, here we come, here we come. This is a really bad intersection right here. People run you over. I think that's changing up to something else. They're making that probably into a brewery. That'd be my guess. Taylorstown is the name of this little town right here. Why did they name it Taylorstown? Was there a tailor? Is there a tailor in town? Now, one thing I would not like is a house on the side of a hill. That's one thing I mean, nope. Nope. No, thank you. Wonder how many small cemeteries are in our country. You ever thought about that? How many small cemeteries are there? Wonder how long the trend will be of more burials versus cremation. I've never even looked it up. Never really thought much about that. But my mother was cremated. My father will be cremated. I think I would probably be cremated as well. It's so expensive. I mean, the reality is my parents couldn't afford to buy a burial plot and be buried. Really, that's the real story. I mean, it's so. Point is, as time progresses, I wonder what the percentage is of people opting for cremation versus burial. For me, I have no idea. Is it 25% cremation? Because once again, in today's world, you have to be rich to be buried. It's incredible. It's really incredible as you get older in life. You really have to be a rich person to age and die, because if you don't have anybody to help take care of you, you're going to need $7,000, $8,000, $9,000, $10,000 a month to be in an assisted living home. And then if you chose to have a burial, I guarantee a plot these days is 50 grand, 100 grand, if not more in some areas. And then a funeral, I can just guarantee a funeral these days 20 grand. Conservative, 20, 30 grand. And Iceman on his, and I kind of just did a ride around where I ride my motorcycles, and what I hear from everybody is, well, I wish you had your headset and you could talk as you drive. Well, here you go. I just accomplished that, everybody. This, in so many ways, is you just rode around with me, borderline, on my motorcycle, and I talked to you. So apparently, Linda Hamilton, the Terminator's pal back at the car show, told me this. Linda Hamilton, the Sandra, and the Terminator, she used to live right up the road here. Well, her sister lives up here. Apparently, her dad owns that Freedom Center. This is like a wellness rehabilitation center for abused women, I believe, and it's like a park. There's like bicycle trails and other things in this area right here, as far as I know. It's crazy how I've lived here, you know, so many years, and I'm not even in tune. So Hal, he lives way back in there. He bought his house 20 years ago. He claims that Route 15 bypass will kind of come in his area near his backyard as well. That guy Jerry, he lives way up that mountain we just came down from, that walks my neighborhood all the time. He lives way up where I just was on top of the mountain. And here we are, everybody, back home. And I hope I make it back. I don't know if the girls softball World Series is today or not, but that would be an enjoyable thing. I need to have something to eat. Got to get the dogs their pills. Ginger a pill, Rebel a pill, Gypsy a pill, Tango Willow eye cream. Yeah, I've got my projects. Apparently he took that house off the market, so everybody has a no bypass sign. See here, they all have no bypass signs. With the, oh good, the neighbor is gone, out of town, thank God. With the exception to me, or did they put one on my property? Okay, here we are. We're back home to the, as the Rick says, the tumbleweed property now, because all of the vehicles are gone. Let's go see the doggies. Great ride, great drive. And this thing's so much fun. The Charger would be a good car to take the car show a different day, but this car here is just so enjoyable to drive. It really is. So does this thing open up my barn doors here? Nope. See here, it's such a pain in the butt. Oh, it did. Okay. I'm going to park the car out front here, air it out a little bit, get the dogs out, get out of the car, and wrap up yet another day of videoing just for you. All of you that watch my channel, that keep me going. Let's go see the dogs. They're going to be rambunctious as hell. Yeah, it's a double pull. So one doesn't open it. The second one that opens it. Whew. Wow. Wow, everybody. So my leg did okay. So my leg's definitely getting better, but it still hurts. I guess car, it's a running joke, man. Getting out of that car after being in it for close to 2 hours. Woo! Does my body feel that? It does. Now, the scary part is who crapped in the house? Who crapped in their cage? I don't know. Let's hopefully nobody did. Gotta get them out. Gotta get in. It's always a project. So, nobody crapped. Thank God. Woo. Come on, Gypsy baby. Come on there. Come on, get on out. Get on out. Get on out. Come on, dudes. Why would you go outside? Somebody's eating the couch again. Hey there. So Rebel doesn't have any, All right, let's go. Come on. Come on, go. Come on. Come on. Go. Go, 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 go. Come on, go, 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 go. Go. Get out. You're funny dogs. You would think they'd be wanting to run out and play. But they don't. Look at Rebel. Ouch. Ouch. Down. Down. Don't do that. Ooh. Don't do that. No, dude. They're all lazy. They're all like sleepy. Wow. All right. Coming to the end, right? And then wife's en route home. We'll be home like 5. Gives me time to tidy up the front area and to get this area here kind of cleaned up. Hey, over to the barn. And now the challenge is separating all the dogs for all these projects of feeding and pills and everything else. But what a gorgeous day. I've said it all day long. You know, in life, how many days do you get like this where it just really is very enjoyable weather? It reminds me of being like in California. California on the north side, San Francisco, that area is so nice in the summer because the humidity, just really no humidity. So when it's 90 degrees out, it's just a nice warm temperature. Whereas you know here, when you get that humidity here, it's a drag. You just feel like you're in a sauna. So like I say, now the challenge is separating all the dogs for all the different ways I'm going to feed them. And that's what I'm got to do now. So I'm going to wrap it up. A lot of video. A lot of content. Once again, that's what I do. I bring you video to the best of my capabilities to entertain you. Hope you're enjoying it. So do you do any more drone video? Probably. But that's it. I'm going to take a break. So God bless. Have a beautiful Sunday. Hopefully the weather is just as nice as where you are as it is here for me. Thanks for watching.